Hey everyone, this is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome to my review of Weapon X number 2. As you can see, we have Old Man Logan on the cover bearing his long, sharp adamantium claws. And there up in the right hand corner is the entire strike team. Now this cover is pretty good. The only part of it that's not really used is this part, yeah, and it's just left a purplish type background around Old Man Logan. I really don't have much of a complaint, as it's basically the same shade as the kind of shade that's casting itself over his head or coming across his face. So it's a pretty good cover. Now, previously in Weapon X, Old Man Logan and Sabretooth were both attacked by adamantium cyborgs, and both of them almost got taken. In this issue, we open up at the San Francisco Peaks, Arizona, where we're introduced, or maybe reintroduced, to James Proudstar, also known as Warpath. He's just sitting there, relaxing, having a nice day, and all of a sudden, he senses something, and it's a herd of horses just running like crazy. And then he sees this chopper flying out of nowhere. And before I forget it, I do want to remark about this scene right here. I think it's beautiful. The tops of the mountains, even the blades of grass, it's like a painting to me. He follows the horse and the horses, and sees that this chopper is trying to round him up. And he remarks that only the Bureau of Land Management's allowed to do that. And he says that doesn't look like a proper Bureau of Land Management chopper. So he follows him. And it's like nobody's even noticing that he's tailing along until he attacks the chopper and starts to tear it apart. Now, most people, I think, at that point would start to fire and try to cut him down, but nothing happens. He gets so far as to rip the door off the chopper, and he looks inside and just sees a robot. He's like totally stunned, but figures out that the chopper's being operated from somewhere else. And so he sees this big crash come out of the chopper, and he's attacked. Look at that adamantium right through his chest. And then over here, this is in the Weapon X satellite biorefinery, where people are trying to collect samples, trying to make a new Weapon X. So they've already gotten samples of Old Man Logan and Sabretooth. Now they want to get Warpath. That's what they're trying to do, because they already have Lady Deathstrike. See? Right down there in the lower right hand corner, she's in one of those tubes. And they keep talking about their powers and how they would be useful in whatever they're trying to do, when they're trying to create a new Weapon X. And it's back to Warpath, seeing how he's fighting off this weird adamantium cyborg. He's tearing into it just as badly as the cyborg is tearing into him, and you can tell because wham! Right through his chest. Two huge claws right through his chest. That should stop him, right? Right? And we see the commander of all this with these biotubes in the background. And he says, good things come in threes. And that's not necessarily true. Bad stuff also comes in three. And so we see now we change locations at the Mount Rainier National Park in Washington State. It's Sabretooth and Old Man Logan fighting again. These adamantium cyborgs. And they're not necessarily on the same page, they're not teaming up really. But they're fighting for the preservation of their lives. And then over here at the Washington D.C. Weapon X Tactical Command location classified, another group of individuals is watching this battle. And so this individual here in the background says, so just tell me what I'm looking at now. And the woman says, well, we did collect samples, so these are our first field units to incorporate Logan's and Sabretooth's own senses and reflexes. So this batch of adamantium cyborgs is actually incorporating the DNA of both Old Man Logan and Sabretooth so that their reflexes can be better. That's how Sabretooth is getting sacked so bad. And Old Man Logan says, damn it, they're even faster than the last time. So he knows. And so they're continuing on, and you can see how vicious these cyborgs are. Because look at that huge claw. I mean, it's big. It looks bigger than Sabretooth's head. Like he could squash his head. And Sabretooth says, this is stupid. Come on, we can take him. Logan says, maybe if there was just one of them, he says. What are you doing? Logan says, see you around, runt. That's how he always treated Logan, because it's. And then another one's coming. This time Logan's all alone. He says, oh crap. Here's Sabretooth running through the woods. It's getting dark. You can tell because the texture of the scene is getting darker. And I like the attention to detail on the trees. It's really good, realistic. Wait up, Creed. Damn it. Thought I ditched you. You trying to lead me right? You trying to lead them right to me again? So he blames Logan for everything. They don't need me for that. They're got our DNA. Didn't you smell our scent on them? That's how they got our speed. And I'm pretty sure that means they've got our tracking skills. And here's Logan smiling. But they don't have our experience. So I'm kind of curious if they'll follow the trail I led into the Box Canyon back there. Box Canyon, he says. Okay. He's not exactly sure about that. That could be fun. And so that's where one of them is, in a box canyon, because he's going down this cliff, sniffing. And he goes, huh? And here comes Logan attacking. For once, he's being the hunter instead of the hunted. It chops the head off. Nice. Wait, Creed, what are you? At least I think it was Logan. I can't. I think it was Logan. And he says he's about to chop into that robot skull. Ha ha ha. Hang on. Don't eat the damn. Kaboom! What the hell? Haha. Those sons of trash know how to die after all. You idiot. We needed him alive. Some kind of self-destruct mechanism. The brain case is totally burned out. You jackass. Shut up. The others are coming. So, they're not necessarily getting along, but they're not fighting each other. Scent everywhere. Up there, trap. Wait, listen. This might be the first two in the previous issue, the two that were seeming to be lost, the boy and the girl. Confirm reception, confirmed. And all of a sudden, they see the two shirts. And then they're the ones. No, that's their shirts. My bad. They somehow are able to change back into human form. You know, that's even weirder than a shapeshifter. Still smelling them. They're close. I know, but we got our orders. Let's go. And Sabretooth says, huh? They're just taking off? You saw the way they paused like they were listening. They got a message. They're after someone else now. So you're thinking you're going to play hero and try and save them? Maybe. But I also got a good whiff of that new skin those bastards are wearing. And I was right. They stole our blood to cook that up. Don't know about you, but I kind of take that personally. So what are you thinking? I'm thinking about how much I hate you. I think Sabretooth says that because he knows Logan's right. And so they start off and he says, and how lucky you are that right now. I hate those bastards more than Logan. Because he never did like Logan much. So there they are. They're off to somewhere. And just remember we need one alive. Whatever. Creed. Okay, I'll be good. That's something to hear Sabretooth say that. You know I can smell your lies. Ugh, if I wanted a wife, I'd join a dating site. How the hell do you even know about dating sites? Logan says. I don't. That's just my point. Ha, you got a profile, don't you? What? Shut up. I told you I can smell those lies. And this was back when, you know, they took away the redemption code for the comic that you purchased. Yeah. I'm not a fan of that. I prefer to renew the comics that I purchase. And then back at one of those command centers, this dude says, new orders from command, everyone. Prep the Domino tank for intake in 9 hours. Domino tank. Hang on, what? I cannot miss another pickup. I swear, my ex is gonna... Talking about his son. What about Logan and Sabretooth? We just spent the last 9 hours prepping for their full specimen intake. In other words, killing them. Let's try that again, because I always thought of this facility as a place where dedicated, motivated professionals attack each new challenge as soon as it arises with total commitment. In other words, that's a guilt trip. Yeah, right. Absolutely, she says. So we shut down everything else and no. You still don't appreciate the situation. Command says we need all tanks ready to go and all extractions at 100%. You mean Logan and Sabretooth are still... We are on the verge of achieving everything we've been working toward for years. Logan and Sabretooth will be located and captured easily. Once you do your jobs, prep the new tanks. And he's talking about this like bio. He's talking about these things, these type of tanks, and complete extractions from our latest acquisition, Warpath. To be continued. Now this was a pretty good issue. It didn't bounce around a lot from location to location, and that's a problem that I've seen in some Marvel comics. On one page it's this location, on the next page it's that location, on the next page it's like back to the previous location. That wasn't a problem in this issue. In the dialogue, while it was kind of long in some places. In others, it was just there to set up, the events that are bound to follow. And the art, I thought it was very good. It wasn't overly dark, but it was just right for Weapon X. So all in all, I'd recommend you get issue 2. This is Michael for Spirit Comics. True readers, I hope you did enjoy this review. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and smash the bell like She-Hulk. Also, like the video and share it so others can enjoy it too. Till next time, true readers.